Creating DLA container and UID labels can be challenging, but Loocey is super simple to not only create the labels in the Loocey application, but also it can be done with Loocey's API. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to use Loocey's API to generate DLA container labels. Let's get started. Our first step is creating the API key. Once you log in, go to the top right corner of the site and click on your profile icon. From the drop-down menu, select Edit Profile. Once you're on the profile page, look at the menu on the left-hand side. Here, you'll see an option called API Keys. Go ahead and click on it. This is the API Keys page. API keys are used to integrate Loocey with other applications. It's important to know that API keys are highly confidential and have the same level of access as the current user. Because of that, you should always store your API keys securely and never share them publicly. On this page, you'll also see a note pointing you to the API reference documentation, which contains details about available endpoints and how to use them. Now, let's create a new API key. Click on the New button. This opens the Create New API Key window. Here, you'll enter a name for your API key. This name is only for identification purposes, so choose something that clearly describes how the key will be used. Once the key is created, make sure to copy it and store it in a safe place. Anyone with access to this key will have the same permissions as your user account. If you ever need to revoke access, you can return to this page and delete the API key. Deleting a key immediately disables it for any integrations using it. Next, we're going to use a test Node.js script that we created to make it easier for this tutorial. The link will be in the description to download the script and extract it. But let's open the script in a text editor. We'll use VS Code, but you can use any text editor. We'll open the extracted folder and navigate to the JS file called Loocey Label Maker API call. At the top, we'll need to replace the placeholder where it says your API key with the API key we generated earlier. Next, let's look at the script details. This script will generate 3 different types of labels: 1D label, 2D label, and exterior container labels. We can go through one of the objects and understand the data structure. Let's look at request 1D. We see that it has PDF data for PDF configuration and how many copies of labels to generate. Then it has a label data section, which contains all the info about the contract. Then the generate label method simply makes the API call and saves the resulting PDF file in your downloads folder. At the top, you'll find instructions on how to execute the script. We'll simply open the command line and navigate to the folder where we extracted the script using the cd command. Then use the third step in the instructions to execute the script. You can just copy-paste Node Loocey Label Maker API call.js. Note that you will also need Node.js installed to be able to call the script. You'll also need the fetch package installed. If you receive an error, read the comment at the top to install the Node fetch package. And we can confirm that the 3 labels are generated. Let's take a look at our generated 1D label. As we can see, it has the 1D barcode and matches with our data that we passed in for the API call. Next, let's look at the generated 2D label. These labels have the new 2D barcode and are generally a bit larger. The min size for these are 4" by 2.5" height. And finally, let's look at the generated exterior label. The size for the exterior label is 4x6 and it has 1D barcode at the top as well as 2D barcode at the bottom. That's it for today. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to be notified when we release new tutorials. Thanks for watching and see you next time.